Hey guys, welcome back to our flashback series, Yu-Gi-Oh! Falesbound Kingdom, Yugi's story. Continuing in our adventure here with Crucial Battle. We've got everyone set up. The only thing weird about this one is our Shaman does not have the main Harpy Lady unit there in his team. There's a reason for that. Right now we are facing off against the leader of the Empire, Heishin himself. Goal right here is just to take everything. There is a lot more here than what we have in the other ones. So that is an anti-air cannon. We are going to send Tristan here to take it down for us. Tristan will kind of be our starting point here. There is a lot of bases to take over at this point. In the area we're in right now. So this will be a little bit longer of an episode than some of the other ones. Alright, so Kribo, well, Kribo does have very low health. Kribo can, with the multiply ability, does give him access to his special move and quite a bit of damage, as you can see there. So Kribo, always fun to have him on here. I always enjoy Kribo. Let's see. We're going to target the Ansatsu here, because he does have the most action points on the enemy team. Definitely don't want to deal with that. Alright, so that's one down. Axe Raider probably the next best one to target here. Alright, we're going to use multiple spine shoot again with Kribo. Put some good damage on these two. Kribo coming in clutch for us. Oh, I was wondering if any of them had any healing items. I didn't check. There's our answer there. So we'll go ahead and do Spectral Mist. Cause that blind status condition, that darkness status condition, and then we'll just keep putting effort into taking down Rogue Doll here. Oh, one more hit from any of my other ones should do it. Alright, Kribo, finish it out for us. That's what we like to see here. Get more levels in Kribo. Yeah, he was only level 80, so happy to get more into him there. Alright, we got another enemy we gotta face here. Again, Tristan's putting in the work. Enemies coming to reinforce here as well. Let's see who he targets first. Alright, so Kribo's gonna get to set off his multiple spine shoot. Let's see, Solar Race will cause that confusion, so you guys watch out for that. Ah, Kribo, you gonna survive? No, Kribo went down. Let's go ahead and check the enemies here. We have red medicine on that Reaper of the cards. Come on, okay, we got a turn, so we can go ahead and take that out. So this is definitely one of those. This is going to be one of those moments where we want to make sure we have everything we need to survive properly. So we want like healers and things of that nature. In our bases. So this is another stage where I might end up having to, if I need to use it, might end up having to use the Konami code for money to heal up. But Tristan's going to be our front lineman here. He's going to be our starting vanguard, trying to handle the enemies for us. So he's doing a pretty dang good job of it. That is a lot more damage than what I keep expecting, though. Okay, we got it. Tristan's still making sure everything gets done. And Illusory Gentleman's actually getting pretty close to being done for his leveling here. Alright, so we were able to liberate it. We want to go ahead and put a healer in, and we want to get our healing in. We actually don't have a lot of money. Okay. Crap. We won't be able to have that there. Alright, so I wasn't able to hit my money buttons fast enough. So, let's see. We got any healing items? No. So, we'll have Kribo do multiple spine shoot here. Try to get as much damage on the enemy, and then we'll target Zenki first because it has the most action stars. Let's kind of go from there and hope we survive. Man, yeah, say with Kribo having such low health, I'm not super surprised if the enemy wants to target Kribo first. He is easier to just kind of wear down. It's like Millennium Golem didn't take any hits from that. Oh, but we did take out the Zenki, so that's good. Let's see, he waited. We're gonna get 1,000 volts here. It's coming for Kribo. Let's see if Kribo survives. Yep, just in time to do another multiple spine shoot. Should be nothing to take down this Millennium Golem going forward. Yeah, I'll let him take that Kribo. Alright, we'll finish this out. Alright, so Tristan hung in there. We did have to heal. This might actually be a stage where you're going to hear a lot of that Yu-Gi-Oh phrase. I'm going to try to rebuild up, build my money, so I'm not having to do that a lot in future stages. But I'll start doing that once we get everybody where they're going. Okay, so I don't want this built anymore. I'll just build that just to be safe. Okay. So, we're gonna move Yugi there, Mako there, Bakura, Fizz, and then Shimon will stay where he is. We're gonna make sure everybody gets moved. Is that everybody? Okay. So, enemy castle-wise, ground cannon, so we are going to need a fodder for Yugi for that one. Ground cannon for this one. This one doesn't have any protection. This one doesn't have any protection. And then these bases, of course, are open. So, let's see. There's ground cannons for all of them. Did I give anybody a flying unit? No. So, let's see. How do I want to tackle this? Let's do Mako, Bakura, and Fizz are gonna head down here. And then we're gonna do our little code. Let's see, how are we doing money-wise? Can we start healing our people? Nope, we still need a little bit more before we can bring back Yu-Gi-Oh! So that's a Lose Your Gentleman. We are going to be doing something a bit different here for this. I'll wait till I get all three here. Actually, who made it into the base first? That was Mako. Okay, so we are going to use Mako kind of as a sacrificial pawn here. Fizz is going to... See, there goes those cannons. Fizz is going to go here, and Bakura is going to follow right behind Mako. sometimes that's just how it has to be played. If you can't kind of tell in my voice, I hate that I had to do that. Let's see. We got blue medicines on both ends here, and the Mega Zowler's healing. Let's see what we can do versus the Silver Fang first. Oh, and the Beaver Warriors healing. I won't lie, I'm surprised that wasn't a one-shot. Oh, we're getting some of the blue medicines used up. I guess that's a good thing. Alright, there goes Aquamador. Go ahead and target something again. Get Silver Fang to waste more of his healing stuff. I mean, that's good. Oh, we might be able to take him out. Okay, so Mako actually made progress on this one for us. We'll take that every day of the week. I mean, our chances of surviving the battle were low to begin with, but knowing that we actually took out an enemy monster does make me feel good about myself on that. Okay, Dino Impact on Kaden. Oh yeah, Rodent Sword will finish her out. It's alright, Bakura's gonna come in and clean up the rest of it. That's what he's supposed to do. Fizz heading to the other base over there. Yu-Gi-Oh! And we're gonna keep doing our little code. Yu-Gi-Oh! Get some money. Yu-Gi-Oh! So that way we can be a little better prepared Yu-Gi-Oh! In the future. Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! To be fair though, I have spent a lot of money on getting, you know, like those silver bow and arrows and bought some more legendary swords and stuff like that. And in the future there might be moments where we need to build like cannons of our own. Right now we're doing okay by not having them built because we do have, you know, decent teams. But there could come a moment where we just outright just start getting destroyed, and we need to start prepping for that. Alright, so we've got Bakura here trying to finish out this castle so that way we can make it ours. Just throw a big old fireball at you, man. Alright, so he'll blue medicine himself for sure, yep. So that really just comes down to one less attack that we have to deal with. We have a lot of action points, so like we're not super worried. Oof, it's not a good thing if the attacks miss though. Okay, Mega Zowler guarded, so again, anytime they guard, that's also another attack that's just not on us. Because the game does have it set to where if you wait long enough, you they're no longer considered in a defense state. Alright, so we put him back on needing to do blue medicine. Again, just another attack not on us. And we're just going to keep targeting this Beaver Warrior. Because sooner or later, we're just going to end up taking him down. Alright, Mega Zowler, what do you got for us? Alright, let's see if this can finish out the warrior. Oh, so close. Let's launch a fireball at him. Alright, so there goes the Beaver Warrior. Shouldn't take much to take out Mega Zowler here. So we're actually going through this one a little bit better than what I thought. I'll be honest, the BC Badlands, I didn't expect to have the issues that that we did that I did have. That actually caught me off guard that we lost using obelisk. But I mean, that's what these status conditions will do. Even with an Egyptian god, you poison them, you do confusion, paralyze. Because the heartbeat team that I talk about just about every episode because how good it is, can paralyze the Egyptian god and just go ham on him. Alright, castle's ours. And I mean, I'll say Bakura's mons, I'll say they're not bad. Crawling Dragon, I think it's just because, you know, everyone else has items that increase their power. I have to use a little potion. I have to use an item, it seems, to help Bakura. So we're just waiting for Fizz to take... Oh, and here's our reinforcements. So, we got Joey here. And then as you saw, he said we have Mai on her way as well. Joey's team is the one we obviously haven't prepared. Thankfully, you know, except for the machine here, they're all, you know, kind of somewhat still well prepared there. Mai is the reason that Shimon doesn't have the harpy, because she comes in as reinforcements in this stage with the harpy, so it takes it out of our monsters. Fizz is gonna go ahead and start moving to take these last two bases, these last two fortresses here. And once we get those done, Tristan is going to be our fodder. Is why I wanted to heal him. I didn't want him to just die right away. We're gonna send Tristan after Heishin, with Yugi following behind. Tristan will take the brunt of the cannons. More than likely resulting, of course, in Tristan losing, losing all of his monsters in the battle, and then we'll just have Yugi come in and clean up the rest. So still fulfilling our condition of Yugi handling things there. All right, who's got an item? None of you have items. All right, then the one we want to target is Boy, they went and did a lot of damage to Dark Magician number 2 right off the bat. They're not playing around. Well, Dark Burning Magic will do quite a bit of damage here, and then hopefully Dark Magician number 2 gets his turn and we just do another. You know, I'm not sure what Zombie Energy Infusion does, now that I think about it. Here we go, we're going to get another Dark Burning Magic. The only thing I don't think this is going to take down is Zombie Dragon. Which, if Zombie Dragon looks familiar, it's because it's Crawling Dragon. It kind of goes off of how, if you watch the anime, there was the duel with Joey versus Bones, and Joey took out Crawling Dragon, took out Zonky, and took out another monster. I can't remember what it is. In this game, Call of the Haunted is a transformation item similar to Cocoon of Evolution and Blackluster Ritual and stuff like that. That'll turn Zonky and Crawling Dragon, turn them into their zombie forms. And I always thought that was interesting. All right, Tristan, go ahead and head that way. Yugi, go ahead and head that way. Shouldn't take Fizz long to reach this castle. And we are still gonna go ahead and try to put the code in. Oh, looks like some marshals are coming back, so we'll just give Tristan some free experience here. That was bound to happen with this stage, especially with us trying to make sure we conquer everything. Thankfully, we got Kribo here, who's just gonna say, "Hey, you're newly revived, you're not at full health. Let me see how hard I can punish you for that. Oof, not as much as I'd hoped. Alright, so we have a red medicine user and a blue medicine user. Definitely the one to target first is going to be the red medicine here. And we missed. Oh, they all have medicines. Okay. Well, dang. Well, I thought this was just going to be an easy fight for Tristan. It looks like I could be wrong. I mean, I still think we're going to end up taking them all out. Because I do trust that Kribo's going to go next. I was wrong. I was wrong. Oh, no. Okay, well, now Kribo gets to go. I really thought Kribo was going to go next. I was like, well, he'll take out the Axe Raider, and then maybe we can take out the, oh my gosh, didn't even take out the, Rogue Dolph. Alright, so, yeah, this match is not going as smooth as I had hoped. Okay, the Illusory Gentleman's going to get rid of the Axe Raider for me, so there goes one of the healers. She's going to guard. We're going to go ahead and target Ansatsu here with Kribo. We're not going to do this spine shoot. Oh, good job, Kribo. Okay. Well, we're going to target Rogue Doll. Let's see what we can pull off here. Alright, cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and blind her. So doing that, hopefully she won't really do damage to us. Nope, attack hit. I think that was the first damage they've done. Yeah, they've just been healing the entire time, so I almost escaped this damage free. Yeah, you'll heal, we know. Alright, if all three of my monsters get to attack Rogue Doll before Rogue Doll gets another turn, yeah, if any one of my mons attack now. Yep. Alright, so I mean Tristan's gonna get some free experience here. That's good. We do want to get Kribo leveled up. I feel like if Kribo can get more levels, he'll do way more damage, and that's absolutely what we need here. I'm trying to when I got an Xbox 360, we ended up getting a 360 because my GameCube at the time had ended up, it got dropped when we were moving, and as a result of it getting dropped, it no longer worked. So we ended up, there was no place to get rid of GameCubes for parts or anything like that. Okay, so just you have it, so we'll take you out. Wasn't a place to sell like GameCube for parts or anything like that, so I ended up taking my like big stack of GameCube games, which, you know, thinking about it now, oh, I wish I hadn't done it. I wish I had just kept them. And my mom, it's one, you know, it's one. She felt bad because she's the one who dropped it when we were moving, and so it was okay. Sell your games and stuff, and then like pick out 2 games, and then the 360 console, and we'll go from there. And GameCube games at the time were also still like, you know, they were pretty pricey. And we had a PS2, but I'm trying to think, because I got a 360. Did I get a 360 before I got a Wii? I think so. I think I got. Oh, hang on, could be wrong there. I'm trying to think of my childhood here, guys, so bear with me a second on this one. Nope, we had the Wii, because we did the Walmart early release for the Wii. I was so excited for it. So yes, I had a Wii, and I knew the Wii played GameCube games, but the Wii stayed in my brother's room. And I remember it, and like the GameCube belonged to me and to me alone. And so my mom was just like, hey, like since I dropped it, I'm gonna replace it for you because I dropped it. and it was because my mom offered, was like, well, we'll go buy another Wii, and I was like, no, like we already have a Wii in the house. We don't need two Wiis, and it was just the Wii was in my brother's room, because I remember offering him GameCube games. Like, hey, like, do you want any of these GameCube games and the controller? And he took the GameCube controller. We're gonna have Yugi just take this guy on. There's no reason not to. I remember my brother took the controller, but my mom was like, okay, sell what you can. Let's see, any of my healing items. We're gonna go ahead and just summon an Egyptian god. We're just gonna go ahead and do that. But we had a game exchange, and I went and sold, and it was a franchise one. It wasn't corporate like it is now, because we still have the game exchange there. And they gave me a really good deal on the GameCube games, because GameCube games were a hot seller there in our little town. And I remember they had a used 360, but my mom worked a second job at the time. She was a teacher, and then she worked at the Bath and Body Works. And a friend of mine's mom was the manager, so it was my mom's boss. And my mom took me to work and was like, do you care if you hang out in the car while I'm at work? You can go goof around, you can go do whatever. And I was like, I was in high school. And I was like, no, like, I was like, I've got my Game Boy Micro. I love playing with my Game Boy Micro. Like, I've got my Game Boy Micro. I've got the Nintendo DS. Like, it's fine. Like, I can find something to do. I think I was actually going through. We had lost and found in the move. We found my copy of Pokemon Sapphire, and so we went, and my mom just told me to let him know how much like the credit was, and we would go from there. And so I was like, okay, yeah, sure. And told my mom what the credit was, and my friend's mom was like, okay, well, how much are they? My mom was like, well, how much are they selling the console for? And like, how much, like, will they let you have my card without me there? Do they need ID? Do I need to go on a break and come do all that? And my friend's mom came out and was just like, how much they selling it for? And it was like only $50 less than what it would be going to buy it at. Oh, we're getting summoned Raw for the first time in our series. We're summoning Raw. It was gonna be like $50 in it as if I went and bought a brand new 360. And so my mom, like, we went and we discussed the cash value, and the cash value, of course, was a good chunk lower. But my friend's mom was right there, and she was like, because I taught you how to getting a used one, it's going to cost you more money. She made the agreement that as long as I like, as long as my grades and stuff were good, she would actually front a little bit of money so I could go get a 360. And I did okay in school, so was able to actually get that and go get a new 360. So the only reason I brought that up, I realized that was a long story. It was just kind of a cool story to tell about, how I got my first 360, and how my mom like helped really introduce me into gaming, especially younger with like the Super Nintendo and things like that. Because I'm still a huge Super Nintendo fan, thanks to my mom and my aunt. Getting rid of my GameCube, I had games like Fire Emblem Path of Radiance and Falesbound Kingdom and all of that, or Falesbound Kingdom and all of that. And I was just like, well, the Wii's not in my room, I'm not playing on the Wii. Which I laugh because, hindsight's 20/20. But like 6 months later, my brother had a friend sell him his 360 for like super cheap. And my brother ended up getting a 360. He was like, yeah, I don't really play the Wii anymore. And the Wii ended up getting gifted to me, and I had the Wii in my room, and I was like, oh, well, now I can technically play GameCube games again. But as a result of that, I didn't have GameCube memory cards or anything like that. And so that's why I brought it up. There was a point in time when I was playing Falesbound Kingdom, I I grinded on that for like 2 or 3 hours every day before I played whatever other game I was currently going through. I just realized we just took that and we didn't take the other base. I'm disappointed in myself. I got wrapped up in my story. And there's my... Guys, I got so wrapped up in my story. Fizz was like right there to take that base too. That's a bummer. So now we're going to get introduced to the real big bad of the story here. We got the scientist looking guy here. His name is Scott, and he is the guy who created Kingdom. He created this game, and well, he's kind of a little crazy. And he's got glowy eyes. You know, glowy eyes definitely means he's crazy. Man, I can't believe I got wrapped up in like a story that really was just to tell everyone that my old save data that I used to have for GameCube was all gone. So like my every monster that was level 99, which is what I grinded to before I stopped playing Falesbound Kingdom back then. That's all I was trying to say is I used to have a save file where all my mons were level 99. I used to do the there's a gauntlet run where you pick a team of 3 and you pick their marshal, and you just fight a series of battles, one right after the other. Carries over your health and all that from one fight to the next. And like I used to do that with my level 99 to see how far I could make it. I don't know why. I was super addicted to this game, and of course Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. I also put a lot of time into that. If I was playing a new game on the GameCube that I hadn't played before, or even on the Wii, like when I would do a little bit on the Wii, I would still play I would do like Yu-Gi-Oh! One day and then Fire Emblem another. I used to replay through Fire Emblem. Refugees. So we got to see the big bad of it. Emperor Heishin has been erased and the empire is now in Scott's hands. Scott's army, which appeared out of nowhere, inflicted heavy damage on the resistance, forcing them to retreat. Scott continued to give chase, inflicting still more damage on Yugi and his army as they fled. During the retreat, Yugi learns that a group of refugees is being chased by Imperial forces in Uruvai Canyon. He also learns that Taya is the one trying to protect the refugees against overwhelming odds. Yugi and friends rush to the aid of Taya, only to end up surrounded by the Imperial units chasing them. This is a weird stage. So let me go here to Mai really quick. So we're going to take all these off Mai. We're going to give him the Harpy here. Did I go too far? No, because I'm on level, that's why. No, went too far again. Chase, there we go. So we gotta figure out what we're gonna give Mai and Joey here. So let's focus on Mai first. Let's see, we want Mai to have a level 99 mon for sure. Let's go ahead and give her Rogue Doll. I don't feel like that'd be a bad one. And then we're actually gonna give her the Wing Eagle and Mavelis. I don't think that'll be bad at all. Now Joey. Oh, shoot. Let me go back to Mai real quick. Beast Fangs and 1 polymerization. Oops. Because I want to make sure that we are keeping up with, like, our polymerization numbers for our fusions, this is how I would want them set up later on anyway, so make sure that's set up how I want it. As for Joey, my first thought is give him Swamp Battle Guard. But Magician of Black Chaos can do a lot of damage. And then as for his other mons, we can give him Embodiment of Apophis, which is in luck because... No, we don't want to change Javelin. I got more Silver Bow and Arrows. And enemies can't dodge the attacks with that. And then Celtic Guardian, who already has its legendary swords. We are running out of some level 99s to throw on there. I mean, thankfully we're making some new ones. So we are set with the default team on this one. Guys, I know this video was a bit longer one, and I do apologize. I am really upset that I didn't take all the bases in this one. I got wrapped up in a story. I need to be better at paying attention. Um, Granted, it was only one base we didn't take, but it would have been enough probably to help get Fizz a little closer to the goal he had. So I do apologize for that one. That is on me. Um, Broke my own rule there. My brain just works that way where if I have rules, I do try to follow them. But thank you guys so much for watching and supporting me. I am on the road to trying to get 1,000 subscribers. So if you don't mind, share with your friends. Let them know I'm just a humble gamer trying to make his way into the world here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.